how good your intentions are. There's always some jerk, some mean-spirited person to try to bring you down. And all you wanted to do is bring some love and some joy, and and they're so quick to hate and to judge and to be cruel and mean, and it just shows that mankind can be very ugly and cruel. It really does. It brings out the ugly side.
I will never stop helping and loving people the way Jesus said to. He said, continue to love, always love. Bring on the children, imitate the children. Not childish, but childlike.
We have to bring love back into the world, to remind the world that love is important. Love is important. To love each other. We're all one. It's a message, and take care of the planet. So 4 years to get it right, or else it's irreversible damage we've done. So we have an important message to give. Okay? It's important.
And Jesus said to love the children and be like children. Be youthful and be innocent and be pure and honorable. He was talking to his apostles, and they were fighting over who's the greatest among themselves. And he said, whoever humbled yourself like this child is the greatest among me. And he always surrounded himself with children. And that's how I was raised, to believe and to be like that and to imitate that. To heal the world, we have helped millions. And as we speak, we're looking at a hospital in New Jersey that will be the first Michael Jackson hospital. And we would like to make these throughout the world. That is our goal and our mission. And I hate using the word orphanage, but pretty much a housing of unity to bring together, people that are in need, This is pretty much where my heart is, and I would love to continue doing this.
Today, we stand together all around the world, joined in a common purpose to remake the planet into a haven of joy and understanding and goodness. No one should have to suffer, especially our children.
I want to tell the children of the world, you are all our children. Each one of you is my child, and I love you all.
Our goal is to change the world, to change world consciousness about children, the ecology, and the planet, to make it a better place for everybody, starting with the children. That's the future, really, and I'll stick with it forever until it's done.
I have founded the Heal the World Foundation to be the voice of the voiceless, the children.
It's forever. It's not a publicity stunt. It's not something that I'm trying to use as a vehicle to launch a single or an album. It's something that's directly from my heart. I'm doing it because I sincerely care and love them and want to help out. I really feel bad for these kids. I guess you feel the pain. And just hearing about some of the things that we see on television or on the radio, you know, the statistics about kids. I mean, I've heard that this year 2 million children, 2.6 million children died from just preventable diseases. And millions of children died from child abuse, just violence, which is, you know, it doesn't have to be, and I just feel so bad for things like that. You know, sometimes I feel so guilty when I have dinner or breakfast because I realize how so many people don't have those simple things that we so much take for granted. And people, they sit at the table and they pray and all that, which is beautiful, but to do something is the thing, not just, you know, you have to act. So I think it's important to help out as much as you can. If one person just helped one child, they've done so much, you know, and if you can do that, it would be beautiful. Just to help one person would be a lot. It's a big step forward, because it's a lot to be done, and children all over the world are in such need.
Let's love one another. Let's forget hatred and turn to those that are suffering, not just today, but every day. Join me in healing the world and making it a better place. Thank you.
Here's my philosophy too. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change.
Is it hard to do?
Yeah, well, people don't look at themselves honestly. They don't look at themselves and point the finger at them. It's always the other guy's fault or somebody else. You should change yourself. Look at yourself. Make better of yourself. You know? I'm never totally satisfied. I always wish the world could be a better place.
Our children are the most beautiful, most sweet, most treasured of our creations. And yet, every minute, at least 28 children die. Today, our children are at risk of being killed by diseases and by the violence of war, guns, abuse, and neglect.
I have been blessed with so much and have an opportunity to do what few others can. But I believe it is more than just an opportunity, but a duty. I feel to reap and enjoy the fruits of my talents for myself would be selfish, irresponsible, and unconscionable. In these days of such abundance and advancement in what we can do, it pains me to think that we do so little for our children.
Really happy now because you've seemed sad for a long time.
I was sad for years and years and years, but I'm happy. I'm getting there, yes. I'm very happy.
And what's made you happier?
Being able to give back, you know, and to help people. Heal the World Foundation, which I formed, which helps children and healing in the world.
What do you want the world to know about you most? I ask Liz that of you. What do you want to know?
Like to be remembered for?
Well, not to be remembered for. What about known for now? Forget remembered.
Oh, known for now. That's to be an artist, a great artist. I love what I do, and I would love people to love what I do. And to be loved, I just simply want to be loved wherever I go, all over the world, because I love people of all races from my heart with true affection.
You know,
I realize that many of our world's problems today, from the inner city crime to large-scale wars and terrorism and our overcrowded prisons, are a result of the fact that children have had their childhood stolen from them. The magic, the wonder, the mystery, and the innocence of a child's heart are the seeds of creativity that will heal the world. I really believe that. The mission of Heal the World, my mission, is healing, pure and simple. To heal the world, we must start by healing our children. People don't even eat with their fathers anymore, or their mothers. The family bond has been broken. It's an outcry for attention why kids are going to school with guns. They want love, they want to be touched, they want to be held. But they're busy off on their day job and, and they leave them at home on the computer and they're just doing all kind of crazy stuff, and that's destroying our world. We need to bond again. When I create music, I always hope that my music will give joy to many people. If that happens, I am very happy. Giving joy makes one happy. Unfortunately, there are many children that are not happy in Germany and in other countries. During Christmas, this is especially hard for those children because it is on Christmas when they see what they miss. For some, it may be just a small present. For some, it may be a warm meal. For some, it may be a family. For some, it may be just a little bit of love. That is why I need you. I need your help. Let us work together and help those children. Let us reach out to those who are alone. Let us all tell them, you are not alone. Sadly, we live in a state of fear. Every day we hear of war on the news, on the radio, and television. In the newspapers, always of war. We hear of nations hurting each other, of neighbors hurting each other, of families hurting each other, and of children killing each other. We must learn to live and love each other before it's too late. We have to stop.
We have to stop the prejudice. We have to stop the hating. We have to stop living in fear of our own neighbors. I would like all of you now to take the hand of the person to the left and to the right of you. Go ahead, right now, I mean it. Don't be shy, do it. It starts now. To the person next to you, to the left and the right, I mean it, right now. Go ahead, don't be shy, do it. Do it. Now tell the person next to you that you care for them. Tell them that you care for them. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that you love them. This is what makes the difference. Together, together, we can make a change in the world. Together, we can help to stop racism. Together, we can help to stop prejudice. We can help the world live without fear. It is our only hope. And without hope, we are lost.
Ever since I was born, Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine. And I just wanted to say I love him so much. Yeah, I kind of felt like no one understood what a good father he was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was like, I'd say he was the best cook ever.
A cook? Really?
Yes. Everyone's all a cook. Like, they're surprised to hear it.
Yes, I am.
He was just a normal dad. Except for he was, I'd say, the best dad ever.
Mm-hmm. Would he cook for you guys a lot?
Yeah.
What do you miss the most?
Everything.
Everything. Everything.
Daddy, thank you for giving me ice cream. You're the best dad in the whole world, and I love you.
Nothing is more important than our children. They are the future. They can heal the world. It is our obligation to be there for them, to advise them, to motivate them, to help them, and to love them. Let us encourage them to go for their dreams. And let us, as parents, friends, and relatives, help them to have good dreams.
Good. Tell me what your wishes are for your birthday. What would you like to see happen?
A lot of happy.
In your life. What do you want?
I'd do what you do.
What do I do?
You dance and sing.
That's what you want to do? Really?
Me too.
It's totally up to you. You can do anything you want to do, and I love you. Thank you. Friends, I wish for you to learn about perseverance and confidence and the true meaning of success, which is love.
most of us spend our lives trying to figure out what the purpose of our being here is. What do you think yours is?
My purpose? Oh boy, I think to give in the best way I can, through song, and through dance, and through music. I mean, I am committed to my art. I believe that all art has as its ultimate goal the union between the material and the spiritual, the human and the divine. I believe that to be the reason for the very existence of art. And I feel I was chosen as an instrument to just give music and love and harmony to the world. Children of all ages, and adults and teenagers.
You're 34 years old. What do you know for sure?
What do I know for sure?
What do you know for sure?
Oh boy, I'm still learning. I mean, life is an education for me. I can't say I know anything for sure. Well, I really believe that. The more often a person tells a lie, the more times you hear a lie, I mean, you begin to believe it. If it's told often enough, you start to believe it.
The tabloid press, they're terrible. Don't read the tabloid. That's something you can play. The fans, don't read stories that aren't true. They write these stories to mislead you and you just make them rich. It's not true. Don't read it. It's garbage. It's junk food. Believe what I tell you.
I'm willing to forgive the press and forgive anybody. You know, I was taught to love and to forgive, which I do have in my heart. But please, don't believe these crazy, horrifying
Okay, let's go down the list.
I am not going to do anything sexual to a child. It's not where my heart is. I would slit my wrist first. I would never do anything like that. That's not Michael Jackson, I'm sorry. That's someone else.
Trying to imitate Peter in the fact that he said to be like children, to love children, to be as pure as children, and to make yourself as innocent and see the world through eyes of wonderment and the whole magical quality of it all. And I love that. And we have the children, like we'll have like 100 bald-headed children here who they all have cancer, and they're running around and they're enjoying themselves, and it just makes me cry happy tears that I was able to do that for them. You know, it makes me so pleased inside. I'm just very sensitive to their pain, and I'm very sensitive to the family, the human condition, you know, on that subject. It means a lot to me, and I want to help, do whatever I can to help that, you know.
But if you really want to know about me, there's a song I wrote, which is the most honest song I've ever written. It's the most autobiographical song I've ever written. It's called Childhood.
Have you seen my childhood?
They should listen to it. That's the one they really should listen to.
Before you judge me, try hard to love me.
And thank you for your support, the fans around the world. I love you with all my heart.
The pain for you I've had.
I don't take any of it for granted, any of it. And I love them dearly, all over the world.
Have you seen my child?